Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Sports Talk, man. How are you guys doing, man? I hope you're having a blessed day, man. It's a beautiful Saturday. I hope you're enjoying it. Um, we're gonna go straight to it, man. The WNBA Rookie of the Year. I mean, every network, every magazine have a different take on who should be the Rookie of the Year. Um, I want to know your thoughts. But right now, looking at the numbers, Cameron Branks. I'm outside, so so you're gonna hear like I said, my neighbors are fixing his bikes. You're gonna hear a lot of noise. Like I said, this is not a fake background. Yes, Cameron Brinks right now. She's leading. She's leading the. She's currently leading the WNBA in blocks per game. 3.2 blocks per game. She would be the youngest player in the WNBA history to lead the leagues and blocks. So she's doing an amazing job there. Um, you have with the WNBA power ranking, right? This is the only one that have Caitlin Clark as number two. Angel Reese is ranked number one in every category. Everyone who picked every sports magazine, everyone have Angel Reese as number one. She's ranked number one. Right now, averaging 12 points a game, 10 rebound and two steals, and blocks. Caitlin Clark is ranked number two, where she averages 16 points a game. Where she she's not averaging 16 points a game. I think one or two games where she scored 20 points. So those those count towards that. But she's been she haven't she lead the league in turnovers though. Rakia Jackson ranked number three, 10 points a game, three rebounds. But only this, like I said, only this have that. But so far, um, Andrew Reese lead all rookies. Andrew Reese is number one in the WNBA in rebounds. She leads all rookies in rebounds. She leads all rookies in steals. She leads all rookies in double doubles. She leads all rookies in win shares. She leads all rookies in PERs. You know what I mean? She leads all rookies. She's second among all rookies in points. She's second among all rookies in offensive rating. She's second among all rookies in defensive rating. You know what I mean? And so those are things that you should be looking at. When you're talking about and this young woman. Um, yes, the introduction with Chicago Sky didn't have a lot of fanfare like they had for Caitlin Clark in Indiana. That, of course, the Aryan Nation, all those people came through to show love to her, and the Sky didn't do that. They're like, okay, well, you're a regular player. We're not gonna, what I mean. You're not coming. You're not the savior. You know what I mean? They treated her like they treat Andrew Reese like a regular player, and she's showing him out. You know what I mean? Leading all rookies in rebound. And rebound, she lead all rookies. She lead all rookies in steals. Right? What I mean? She lead all rookies in double doubles and win shares and all that stuff. So that right there, those are big numbers. You know what I mean? So of course you look at the you know you look at all that stuff. You're like, okay, this is good. You know what I mean? So for Andrew Reese, the other day when she scored 13 points, 13 rebounds, and five steals, right? Andrew Reese is the third player in the WNBA history to record to record a double double. You know what I mean? To have a double double with five steals in consecutive games. That's the third player. Andrew Reese is the third player in WNBA history to be able to do that. You know what I mean? So so that's something that you gotta look at. So like right now, you see Caitlin Clark, she's going against the best team, right? She, you know what I mean? She's going against the best team right now. The second half of the schedule, and you've seen the result. You know what I mean? You've seen the result. So you look at, like I said, it's not just Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Cameron Branson, and all these girls, the new girls, because of the NIL deal, all these girls, became more famous. They had more popularity because of the NIL deal, because of whatever. So that's why you saw 236% increase in merchandise sales because of all of them. You know what I mean? So it's not just one person who bought that there. You know what I mean? Well, I'm doing something. You know what I mean? All right, go ahead. My daughter's coming in to try to come say hi, Morocco. Morocco, come say hi. You can come say hi. You know what I mean? Just say hi.
Hi.
Say how are you? How you doing?
How are you? How you doing?
All right, go ahead, go play.
No,
Mhm.
no, no.
All right, go ahead, go
Let's
play.
go talk.
All right.
All right.
All right. Yeah. Sports talk. All right, man. Oh man, my daughter. Yeah, but yeah. So you see, uh, uh, um, the 236% increase in jersey sales. So that's a big thing. For all of them to be able to do that. So it's not just one player, right? Not just one player to that put that together. So because if you look at attendance, right? Attendance it went up 156% from last year, and more than half of that all NBA game this year have been, all of them sold out. So it's not just one, because you got to look at it. Like I said, the NIL deal, you had multiple players went to different teams. So you saw an increase. So it's not just, if it was just Caitlin Clark's not now with all the games. Why would all the other games be sold out? You know what I mean? So it's like dumb. Yes, they pushing her to be the face of that WNBA, and that's okay. But she's not the reason why. You know what I mean? Because you gotta be realistic. So like I said, there's an attendance increase, 156% from last year, and more than half of the game have been sold out. Right? You have about 400,000 fans, new fans, whatever, attend the game this year, right? Uh, um, and you see a 94% increase in capacity. So most team have to move the venue to somewhere else to accommodate, which is what Chicago Sky did. When they went to DC to play, they had because of injuries coming in. That's her hometown. She's from Baltimore, to that area. So they had to move it from a 20 the original 20,000 seats to 50,000 seats because of more people coming in. So you get, you know what I mean? So this year, televised games, ABC, ESPN, etc., all that stuff, they are averaging 1.3, 1.4, 1.3 million viewers, nearly triple last year average. Last year they had 462,000, right? So to get 1.3 this year, you know what I mean? And that's big. WNBA count as averaging 741,000 viewers, and a 211% increase from last year, full season average. You know what I mean? So you see a big increase. The WNBA online merchandise store has already set a single season sales record with 4+ months left in the season, and this sales already went up. They sold 756% more than last year. You know what I mean? The social channels has garnered like 157 million videos views for the first week of the season. That's a all-time record. That's 380% from last year. My numbers might be wrong, but anyway, I mean, so the WNBA set an all-time high league um, for subscription. last month with a 355% increase in last season. So business is booming. So you know, what I mean, so it's not just one player that's doing that. Business is booming. So you know what I mean. So you gotta look at uh, uh, what everyone's doing. You know what I mean. So like I said, you know, you got Cameron Branks, you got all those girls doing their thing. So Andrew Reese is the first. He's the first rookie from her draft class with 1,000 points, 1,000 rebound, and 80% field goal shooting. All right. The other night she scored 20 points. That's a career high, 10 rebound. And that's cooking right there. That's somebody that's doing the thing. You know what I mean? So Andrew Reese, of course, she's the fastest WNBA player to record 100 rebound since Breanna Stewart. I did it. I think it was in 2016. I believe Breanna Stewart. So you got to congratulate these girls instead of hating. We don't need to add race and to that. Those are young women who are playing. If you have daughters, you have, you know what I mean? So, because I want my daughters to be treated the same as my sons. You know what I mean? Let my daughters be treated the same way as my sons. You know what I mean? Yeah, if they have the same qualification. You know what I mean? If my daughters are better than my sons, you know what I mean? I don't want my son to be treated better because they're men. I don't want, you know what I mean? So you want the fair treatment. You know? Uh, 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 so you see the WNBA that they're on pace to lose $50 million. Again, they're not marketing these games right. So you gotta do that better. You know what I mean? So, but you see progression in the game, having the NIL, the next phase of young women coming in, they're gonna do even. You see Juju selling out everywhere she is. So you got to give the credit. So if it wasn't for the NIL, the fame, the popularity wouldn't be the same as it is now. So those girls are, of course, but they also benefiting from the foundation that the Coopers, all those girls, the Diana Taurasi, all those girls already, Cheryl Stroop, Rebecca Lobos, all those girls already put in place, right? Those girls have to work hard to get the game. Yes, you see the NBA players supporting the WNBA. Without the NBA, they wouldn't have the WNBA. Because in terms of money, to put money in the game, so of course they supporting that. But you see, the young players coming in, you gotta congratulate them. Let them, now Caitlin Clark put a target on her back because of the way she came out. But give the girl, give her credit for for doing what she loves. You know what I mean? Is she's a great player? No. Will she be a great player? Yes. Eventually, she's gonna learn from this year and come back bigger, stronger, right? And she's gonna practice it to be better. You know what I mean? That's if that's what she chooses to do. You know what I mean? Now, if she let it go to her head and start campaigning, going all over, marketing, and do all that stuff, and not practicing her craft, that's something different. But you see Angel Reese out there, Cameron Branks out there. Those girls, even though they're doing what they got to do, but they still marketing them to this. They're still practicing to put themselves in a better position, to be successful. Which is why you see Angel Reese is the fastest woman, is the fastest WNBA player to have 100 rebounds since Breanna Stewart in 2016. And she's a rebound machine. The way she positioned herself, she's catching everything moving, right? And those they're not translating into wins right now, but she's not the only one. You know what I mean? And you see Cameron Branks doing her thing, so give those girls grace. Let them do their thing. So you know what I mean? So now Angel Reese is the first WNBA player in the last decade to have back-to-back game with 10 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 steals. Angel Reese is the first WNBA player in the last decades to have back-to-back games with 10 plus points, 10 plus rebound, 5 plus steals. So this girl's averaging at least 12 points, 12 plus rebounds, and 6, 7 plus steals, and she's doing it, man. You know what I mean? So you gotta give them credit, man. You gotta see what they're doing, give them credit. You know what I mean? So face of the league, yes, for Caitlin Clark, face of the league. But the mistake, like I said, she put a target on her back when she said she's going to the WNBA and dominate that league. You know what I mean? You should have never done that. This is not college. You're playing with little girls. You're playing with grown women. So this is a different thing. So and then you send your coach because they didn't pick you for the Olympic team. You send your coach a text message saying they just woke up a monster, and then she said, "All right, let me see you the next game." The next game you play 34 minutes, you score 7 points, 6 assists, and 7 turnovers. You know what I mean? So you can't put a target on your back like that. Just making, you know what I mean? So you can't do that. Anyway, man. So the ranking whatever. Caitlin Clark is not top 5 rookie. ESPN put their ranking out, right? WNBA rookie ranking by ESPN. They have Cameron Branks, with Alex Sparks as number 1, right? That's the only one that have her number 1. Angel Reese is number 2. Kate Martin is number 3. Rakia Jackson is number 4. Julie Venlo, number 5. Caitlin Clark is number 6. Aaliyah Edwards is number 7. Sergey Uzan, whatever how you say her name, she's number 8. And Liani Fibich, whatever, she's number 9. Even though now Cameron Branks listed as number 1, and they have Angel Reese number 2. I don't think that's a fair assessment, right? Because Angel Reese lead the league and lead all rookies in every category except blocks. So which is the only thing that Cameron Branks beat her in. So you know what I mean. So when you look at it, for that ranking by ESPN, it's not accurate. Angel Reese will be number 1, and I will put Kate Martin as number 2 over Cameron Branks, even though I still like Ricky Jackson. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that Cameron Branks is not doing her job. She is. She's a black machine. She's blocking anything and everything in sight. You know, but the ranking is a lot higher, way too high. And then you have Aaliyah Edwards under Caitlin Clark, and she has better numbers than Caitlin Clark. She shouldn't even do that. Sergey Uzan, whatever. That's Uzun, whatever. Sergey, whatever her name. She ranked number 8, and she should be higher than that. You know what I mean? So, Julie Venlo is not better than Sergey, but that's the rank. And, you know what I mean? So that now, New York Times decided, hey, let me jump in this conversation, right? And New York Times released their latest top 5 WNBA rookies, right? They did that yesterday. Angel Reese is number 1. Aaliyah Edwards is number 2, which is what I'm saying. Aaliyah Edwards have better numbers than a lot of people. Caitlin Clark number 3. Cameron Branks number 4. Rakia Jackson's number 5. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are pissed, but you know what I mean. But Angel Reese as being number 1, yes, she deserved that number because, like I said, she's number 1 in every category except she lead all rookies in every category except blocks, which is what Cameron Branks lead and blocks. So Cameron Branks at number 4 over Rakia Jackson. That's not a fair assessment. Rakia Jackson, of course, you know what I mean. Cameron, you have Angel Reese number 1. That's fair. She lead all rookies in every category except blocks. Aaliyah Edwards at number 2. That is solid. You know what I mean. The Caitlin Clark shouldn't be number 3. Rukia Jackson should be number 3. Rukia Jackson is a better player and have better numbers than Caitlin Clark. In terms of 3-point shooting, Caitlin Clark, of course, beat her in 3-point shooting, but that's not all it is. You know what I mean? So there's points and everything. So you know what I mean? So and I would put Cameron Branks number 5 there. So you know with that for Time Magazine, New York Times. Andrew Reese number 1, Aaliyah Edward number 2. I would have Rukia Jackson number 3, Caitlin Clark number 4, Cameron Branks number 5. That's what I would have that on there. But it's accurate. You know, some of it are nice. Like I said, man, Juju Watkins, you know, was thrown by fans. Yeah, during an NBA, WNBA game. You know, man, going to games. You know, fans just, you know, so all those girls, man, because of the NIL, because of all the stuff, you know, they're getting our attention to grow their game. You know, and if only the WNBA would just lower the damn rim. You know, I don't know why they're competing to be men. I don't understand. You know, a lot of those guys, but yeah, hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You know, you look at like I said, Angel Reese, what she's doing: 20 points, 11 rebound the other night. You know what I mean? To be she's number 1 in every category, every list, every magazine, number 1. To lead all rookies in every category, to be the first woman to to do a lot of first WNBA in decades to do what she's doing. To be she become the first Andrew Reese. She become the first WNBA in 2024 rookie to notch 100 points, 100 rebound, and in her first season, and that's big. You know what I mean? That's a big thing. You know what I mean? So for the conservative, for the Iron Nation, all those people they're supporting and Caitlin Clark. Of course, that's their business. You gotta pick whatever. You know what I mean? But but the way it is, like I said, she lead the league in turnovers, and Caitlin Clark, that is. Caitlin Clark lead the leagues in turnovers. She has the lowest field goal percentage in top 40 scorers in the league. She is 50th. She is 50th in 3-point percentage, which is the strongest aspect of her game. She ranked 50 in 3-point percentage, and that's the strongest aspect of her game. You know what I mean? So I don't, you know what I mean? So she's getting let up on defense, and she was benched. She was benched the other day. But people are just anyway, man. So, but people are calling, because she, when the coach benched her, people are going crazy, or that she shouldn't be benched. But then when you're a defensive liability, the team needs to win. You're not bringing much to the table. You know what I mean? So, you have power ranking. Yeah, but like I said, power ranking have Andrew Reese, Caitlin Clark, Rukia, all that stuff. But let's see. Yeah, so you look at all that. I already talk about when you see all rookies, who the player who's dominating the all rookies right now is like I said, it's Andrew Reese. Andrew Reese for what she's doing. Like I said, she lead all rookies in rebounds, steals, double, win share. You know what I mean? And PE. So she's doing her thing. You gotta give credit to Cameron Branks as well. She's leading all players and blocks. So give these women credit for a job well done. You know what I mean? Give them credit for a job well done. Like I said, you see all those people doing, doing their stuff, and putting Andrew Reese as she's number 1 in every category. She's the first WNBA player in the last decade to have back-to-back games have a double and 5+ steals. You know what I mean? So, because if you look at the last six games, right? The last 6 games for Angel Reese, 5 games. Let's pick the last 5 games, right? 13 points, 10 rebounds, 16 points, 11 rebounds, 13 points, 13 rebounds, 20 points, 10 rebounds, 10 points, 14 rebounds. Those are monster numbers. Amen. So imagine she was playing the same minutes as Caitlin Clark, which is something that the coach got to do. You gotta look into that. You know what I mean? You gotta look into that. Give the girl more minutes. That's the one keeping you in the game. You know what I mean? That's the girl keeping you in the game. You know what I mean? The last 5 games, you see the numbers she's putting in. You know what I mean? So that's the girl keeping you in the game. So she should be able to get, she should be out there getting more touches. You know what I mean? So you got to look at Kate Martin with the Sharks. You know what I mean? She's doing. She's doing a lot. I said with the Sharks. With the Aces, Las Vegas, she's doing her thing. You know what I mean? She's doing her thing, whatever, and she's in a position to get a ring, and they're gonna do what they gotta do. You know what I mean? So, you gotta give credit to all these women. You gotta look at the Olympic team right now. You have 4 players from the Aces in Team US and Team USA. Those players are they're dominant players. You know what I mean? So you gotta give credit to all these women to what they're doing. It's not just one particular woman. Like I said, ESPN put their list out. You know what I mean? Or, New York Times put the list out. You have CBS. CBS Sports have Angel Reese as number 1, Caitlin Clark number 2, and they have Rickea Jackson number 3. Of course, ESPN have Cameron Branks, Andrew Reese, and Kate Martin. ESPN don't even have Caitlin Clark top 5 because they're looking at the real stuff. Newsweek have Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, and Cameron Branks. The Athletics. They are a right wing media. The Athletics is the only one that have Caitlin Clark as number 1, Angel Reese, and Cameron Branks. And the only reason that when I called to ask them why is it that they list Caitlin Clark as number 1, how do they rate the numbers? They said, well, the fan base she's bringing. I said, well, that had nothing to do with her stats. You know what I mean? That had nothing to do with stats, based on the stats. If it's like, well, this is what it is. You know what I mean? Trendy hoop stars. Also, you have Andrew Reese, Caitlin Clark, Cameron Branks. USA Today, Andrew Reese, Caitlin Clark, Cameron Branks. So those are clear. You know what I mean? Clear thing, man. So with the numbers, all the stuff is going on. You know what I mean? So they all those players, all those guys doing their thing. But in terms of looking at Rookie of the Year, you know what I mean? That's gonna be because if you look at it, right? I think FanDuel have they have Caitlin Clark. So the Athletic and FanDuel, they're the only one that have Caitlin Clark as number 1, leading the rookie. Then they have Andrew Reese number 2. They have Cameron Branks number 3. They have Camila Cardozo with the Aces. They have her number 4. They have Rickea, which is crazy. They have Rickea Rukia Jackson, number 5. Aaliyah Edward, number 6. They had Kate Martin, number 7. And those numbers are not, those are not accurate. You know what I mean? Those are not accurate. But, um, but anyway, before like I said, that's not before let me. I'm gonna go back to the Rookie of the Year, in the WNBA. But you gotta give Aja Wilson, man. Aja Wilson. If you look at my podcast, you look at the channel, you see a lot of. I talk about her. She set a record with 8 games straight, 25 plus points a game. You know what I mean? Those are big things, man. You know, man. People are sleeping on this woman, man. She's amazing. You know what I mean? So she's amazing with all the stuff that she's able to do. You know, and so give that woman, give her flowers, man. Let her cook. You know what I mean? But anyway, man. Angel Reese is the fastest WNBA player to set the record. Like I said, 100 rebounds since Breanna Stewart did it, 2016. But let the haters talk, and that girl keep doing her thing, man. You know what I mean? She's doing her thing. She keep cooking, man, since high school. You know what I mean? Since high school, man, she was doing, St. Francis Academy in Baltimore, doing her thing, and the girl went out to live her dream, going to college. You know what I mean? To live her dream, got the NIL deal. So hey, she's making millions of dollars in college. She said, let me stay in college a little longer. And people are out there hating the girl, man. So let her be. Let her be her thing, man. That's what I'm saying. You see, she's not even worried about all those people, man. And you see people calling for Caitlin Clark to go to the Olympic for popularity, but not because of what she's done. Because you see, like I said, every magazine, every network, everyone who know basketball lists Angel Reese is number 1. But you talking about for Caitlin Clark because of popularity to the white wing media. Oh, she got snubbed. What? It's not a pap. What is she gonna do? Sit on the bench to do what? She's not the best player. You know what I mean? If you complain that Caitlin Clark got snubbed from Team USA, you know what I mean? You should Arike Ogunba whatever Ogunba Wally. She's doing she's doing an amazing job. She's doing an amazing job. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's good to see the viewership. It's triple all the stuff that they're doing. So I'm happy for that. I'm happy for those girls doing what they're doing. You know what I mean? You gotta be out there. You have to give them credit for the job. The job well done. And I know it's gonna be tough. Who do you pick as the Rookie of the Year? Is it Edward, Rukia Jackson? You got Cameron Branks, you got Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. But Angel Reese is leading that number, and to be the Rookie of the Year. So it had nothing to do with viewership. You know what I mean? It had nothing to do with viewership. It has more to do with the numbers. You know what I mean? It had to do with the numbers. You know what I mean? So like I said, to be the fastest player to record 100 rebounds since Breanna Stewart, that says a lot. You know what I mean? To be able to do what they got to do. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep going on that. But Philadelphia 76ers guard Cam Payne, he was arrested in Arizona, Scottsdale, Arizona, after refused to ID himself. These guys are out there driving drunk, doing a lot of stuff. So he didn't want the police. He didn't want to give the cops when they asked him for ID, license, registration, and insurance. He said he didn't have it on him, and he tried to give a false name, a fake name, so it wouldn't be recorded. And the thing is, right, the NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, all those teams have Uber, Lyft account for every player, and that's a fact. So if you're out there drunk, you could call Uber or Lyft wherever you are, wherever you are. You don't have to drive your car. But these guys, a lot of these guys who can't get women, they're not handsome like me. Ooh, is that come here. Oh, snap. Look at that. The thing is, I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm not gonna edit that. I'm gonna keep it like that, man. I'm not gonna edit. It fell off. It fell off. I could edit it, but I'm gonna leave it at that. I have too much in already. What's that? Yeah, but I'm not gonna edit it. I'm gonna leave it like that. Yeah, like I was saying, man, all those guys have a account where they can take Uber, but these guys can't get women. They're not handsome like I am. You know what I mean? So instead of being out there, they want to bring their cars, those exotic cars, to show off, to pull up at the club, so women see them coming out, so they can get women. And that's all it is. You know what I mean? If you're good with yourself, man, you don't need all that stuff. Anyway, man, Bill Belichick is dating a 24-year-old cheerleader, Jordan Hudson. This guy's 72, dating a 24-year-old girl, man. Hey, do what you gotta do, man. She loves him. Yeah. But let me see. Yeah, man. That's pretty much what I got. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what I got, man. But like I said, for all rookies, and Andrew Reid's career stats include, led the SEC in scoring, 18 points a game, right? 19 points a game, and 14 rebounds a game in her senior and junior season. She finished her senior season with 76 assists, 62 steals, and 32 blocks. She's a double machine in all 67 games at LSU. She led the nation with 6 offensive rebounds per game. Right, had 27 double-doubles in her senior season, 16 games with 20 plus points, 13 games with 15 plus rebound in her senior season. Had 25 points and 20 rebound against Auburn in February 22nd, in her senior season. You know what I mean? So this week, of course, she became the first WNBA player to register consecutive double-double with 5+ steals, man. You know what I mean? So give credit to this young lady. Like I said, looking at it, Angel Reese is going to be Rookie of the Year. But anyway, man, who do you think will be Rookie of the Year? Which one of these ladies will be the Rookie of the Year? Anyway, Sports Talk. Like, subscribe, and share.